This should look pretty familiar. The envelopes and filters. Here we have filter envelope and volume envelope. Volume envelope you know is attack. It just makes the attack or the actual initial playing of the patch take longer. You'll notice it says 1 second to 10 seconds, something a lot of attacks don't have, which is pretty useful on this. Or I can make it a fast attack. We have decay, which controls the amount of decay in the patch. Sustain. And now the sustain stops as soon as I release the note. So for example, listen. Now, however, if I take it all the way down, it doesn't really increase, but as I hold down the note, you'll hear the intensity increase. Now if I open the release determines how long the trailing off is, or the tail. And if I go down here, it actually tells how much to filter. So if I have this attack set kind of fast or slow, then we have our decay, sustain, and release. So it kind of works the same way as a volume envelope would, but it interacts with the filter. So for example, if I were to go over to my cutoff and my resonance and adjust these to get kind of a weird filtered effect, and now adjust these, you'll hear a greater change. So notice what happens here. When I have my release down to 1 second, the filter actually does this. It goes. So if I play it out, listen. But now if I take it up, it just kind of leaves the cutoff open like that. Now when it's back here, it goes. Now explain the filter real quick. The spacing is kind of like your envelope in a lot of ways. Then we also have the keyboard amount down here. Now one thing to notice is that we have two different modes here. One is high pass, low pass, where we have a high pass and a low pass filter. Or a dual low pass, where we have one low pass filter per channel. And then at the bottom you'll see there's a keyboard and external on control. When you switch it to external on though, it leaves the notes constantly playing. So if you play a note, it latches it. And then if I bring in my external source, turn it up. Now something else to look at real quick. We have master control here, headphone volume here with a headphone jack on the front. Very convenient. And also, we'll turn off the lights real quick so you can see this, but something very cool. Directly under that headphone volume here, you'll notice there's a little black knob. You might not know what it's for immediately, but I'll show you. You can dim the lights and set the level you want. So the future is in your hands. And this is the Moog Voyager Electric Blue.